Hello guys and girls, I am back to review Impact from the 13th of May, their first Impact since they moved back to Thursdays. Quite a bit to get through here. Filled a decent amount of notes on this one, so I'll get cracking straight away. Anyway, the show started off with Eric Bischoff coming out to the ring. I prefer Bischoff to Hogan, so it's not that bad. Lesser of two evils. And this actually made sense, so we'll let him off. Bischoff came out, was followed by RVD. Bischoff makes a match for RVD against Jeff Hardy, says that he doesn't know where Jeff Hardy is, yada yada. AJ comes out. Now, AJ's promo work on this was very good, and possibly some of the best work I've seen from AJ on the mic. He was actually quite funny with some of the things. Here's the thing with AJ, and it's got something to do with the way that he's being portrayed as well, but he's starting to make sense as a heel, which is good, but not... How can you put this? He's not a sadistic heel. He's more of a comedy type of heel, which, you know, it works for me. I'm starting to like it. Anyway, and then the match was announced. It will be a triple threat match, which, you know, RVD, AJ Styles, Rob Van Dam triple threat. Who's going to complain about that? Seriously. Okay. So, we have next up, we have Taylor versus Tara. Taylor Wilde versus Tara. Now, we actually have female wrestlers. So doesn't that make a change after the past 2 weeks of absolute shit? We get two women who can wrestle in the Knockouts division, which is built on good women's wrestling. I'm shocked. The match itself was too short, but still, you know, Taylor Wilde and Sarita are the two best female wrestlers in TNA, bar none. And they are not getting any push whatsoever, which is ridiculous. Taylor Wilde and Sarita, literally, Sarita to me seems she could be the next Lita. She is great in the ring. She's got a slight lucha libre style about her. She's very good. Taylor Wilde, for me, she's like Trish Stratus, just slightly more athletic. The match itself, like I say, was pretty short. It was decent action in this match. A shit ending. I mean, Taylor jumps off the springboards off the ropes, get a very suspicious looking kick to the midsection. 1, 2, 3. Won't go into it much at all. And then we get a segue where Chelsea is being attacked. Now, the whole night ran this angle of Chelsea being attacked. Ooh, I wonder who attacked her. Now, the actual storyline and the angle is a recycled one that has been done many, many, many times. I don't have a problem with that necessarily, as long as it's done well. Now, the actual angle of who did it and being arrested, I thought was done very well. Here's the problem I had with it. The Abyss versus Desmond Wolfe match had been announced. It's already made, it's already on the card, and it's Desmond Wolfe putting Chelsea on the line, Abyss putting the ring on the line, retarded, and that had been announced. Everyone knew it was going to happen, and then you run this angle, which is a pretty major story, okay? Would this just not have made more sense to have run this angle before you made the match? Honestly. Because then it just makes... It was so obvious who they're going to accuse attack Chelsea after you know Abyss and Desmond Wolfe are going to wrestle at Sacrifice. I mean, it's just stupid mistakes that are really annoying and really simple to rectify, really. Anyway, then we had Doug Williams, Brian Kendrick. Short match. Not like... a pretty bog standard match. Kaz gets involved, costing Doug Williams the match. Then we had Morgan versus Generation Me. And less said about the match, the better. Probably the less said about what happened afterwards, even more so. The Band win the tag team titles. To be honest, in itself, it's shit. It's terrible. But if you're looking at any positives from this, again, at least it makes sense. Kind of. You know, you've got your most experienced team, faction, worldwide renowned. Looking at it like that, why would it not make sense to give them the belts? Apart from the fact they're old and shit, but let's ignore that. One of the best matches of the night was the three team And you had Inc versus MMG versus Beer Money versus 3D. This was a very good match. It was given about 6 minutes, which I was surprised. Loads of action in this match. Motor City Machine Guns. What more do these guys have to do to get a run at the title? A good run at the title. Seriously, they're amazing in Motor City Machine Guns. Very good match. I am not digging Inc at all. It's a stupid name, a stupid team. Jesse Neal sucks balls. Shannon Moore's decent in the ring. He's going to have to carry that team because Jesse Neal is... But yeah, it was a very good match. Lots of action, high paced. Really enjoyed that. What the fuck is that in there? No idea. Anyway. Flair cuts a promo afterwards. No, this has got... I have no idea what's going on my telly, by the way. Anyway, Flair cuts a promo. Excellent. No complaints. Ric Flair, yes. People are sick in seeing him. Ric Flair cut a 2-minute promo, not even that, probably a minute and a half, a 2-minute promo, entirely putting AJ Styles over. Hallelujah. That's all we need from these guys. Abyss is arrested, shocker. Lacey Von Erich taped it. I'm not going to talk about it because it's just, it was just poor. Sarita and Tara is the next match again. Really happy to see wrestling back in the Knockouts division. Big Sarita fan, big Taylor Wilde fan. Please give them a push or I will execute Hulk Hogan. Only joking, really want to though. Sad I can't. Sarita gets disqualified after she inadvertently elbows the bald ref, which I cannot remember his name at the moment in time. It's the referee who gives a shit. Slick Johnson, there you go. Tna. One problem with this. Everybody knows by now Tara's leaving, okay? Everybody knows, if you've watched my videos, why I've pointed out it's stupid to build Tara in this way, but you spotlighting Tara, she's dominating every knockout that she's facing, okay? And now she's going to leave. Makes no sense for a start. Then you've got Madison Rayne with the Knockouts title. Not showed on Impact, apart from doing a little bimbo skit backstage with the beautiful people. But her challenger is being built up in Herculean standards, even though everyone knows she's leaving. But Madison Rayne gets very little to zero TV time. Tara is made to look $1 million. That's a bit stupid, isn't it? The main event now. This was retarded and puzzled me. When the main event came on, I mean, I was looking forward to this. So I checked the time, how long it left. The ring walk of the main event began with 30 minutes of the show left. So I was like, whoa, 30 minutes, you know, this is going to go, you know, easily 15-20 minutes. I'm going to be really happy. And then idiot maneuver number 1 on the ring walk when Jeff Hardy comes out. The ring announcer. The next match is a triple threat match with a 20-minute time limit. Right, so we've got 30 minutes left. We know this match is scheduled for 20 minutes. Well done, TNA. Brilliant. So you've given away the fact that it's going to fall short of 30 minutes. It's not going to end clean. Odds are Hogan's going to get involved in the Abyss skit, and this match is going to go on half as long as we thought it was. So you've given all that away in one stupid comment by the ring announcer. So well done. And then the match goes on for 6 minutes. It's laughable. It really is laughable. Anyway, so we had a 6-minute match. Now, the next part to me, I'm not going to complain even though Hogan got involved, because it's not TNA's fault that Anderson and Jeff Hardy have had very little time to build up to sacrifice. It was supposed to be Pope. Pope was injured and didn't recover. So you can't complain about it, and I thought it was very smart to bring Anderson out and have a mini match between Anderson and Jeff Hardy. I thought it was good. And Jeff Hardy swanton off the announce table was sick, and you know, I loved that. I thought it was great. And then you showed the Taylor Wilde shit. Hogan got involved, punched Anderson, never mind. That has been my review of Tna Impact. Judging on the past 2 impacts that have been before this, the past 2 impacts made this impact look like Unbreakable 2005. This impact was decent. Okay, it was an average impact. It was nothing great, but it wasn't bad either. The other 2 were shit and made this one look good. Tna, keep this up, okay, please. There's promise in this program. When you do good shows like this, decent shows, there's promise there. Just keep it up. Okay guys, thanks for watching, subscribe, and I'll see you later.